1. Investing for retirement is about balance, not betting. Most people think retirement planning means picking between safe and slow or fast and risky. But the truth is, real retirement wealth is built through balance. Not gambling, not hiding, just smart allocation. That's where the idea of putting 5% XRP in your IRA comes in. It's not about betting your future on crypto. It's about giving your portfolio exposure to long-term upside without compromising stability. A traditional 60-40 portfolio might feel familiar, but in 2025, it's failing to keep up with inflation and market instability. Meanwhile, XRP and IRA and XRP Roth IRA accounts offer an entirely new approach: asymmetric reward with controlled risk. By allocating just 5% to crypto IRA XRP, you give your XRP retirement account a chance to grow exponentially if XRP adoption explodes, while still keeping 95% of your funds grounded. This isn't about fear, it's about foresight. Retirement isn't won by avoiding movement. It's won by moving wisely. The goal isn't to time the market, but to position before momentum hits. Ask yourself, should I put 5% XRP in my IRA? If you understand what's coming, regulation, utility, institutional adoption, the answer becomes obvious. Because in the new retirement era, 5% XRP might be the smartest 5% you ever allocate. Two, why 5% XRP can outperform without overexposing. A lot of people misunderstand the role of crypto in retirement. They think it's all or nothing. Either you go 100% in or you stay out completely. But that's false logic. The smartest portfolios aren't reckless or passive. They're intentionally balanced. Adding just 5% XRP to your IRA can transform the performance of your retirement account. Not because you're chasing moonshots, but because XRP offers something few assets can: real-world utility, legal clarity, and a long-term global use case. If you held just a small percentage of XRP from 2017 to 2021, your overall portfolio would have outpaced traditional 60-40 models, even during volatility. That's the beauty of asymmetric returns. You don't need to be right big. You just need to be exposed early. Inside a XRP Roth IRA, those gains can be tax-free. That means every dollar of growth stays with you, not the IRS. It's not about going heavy on crypto. It's about allocating just enough to make a difference, without risking it all. So, if you're wondering, is XRP a good retirement investment? The answer depends not on hype, but on how you use it. 5% in a compliant, secure crypto IRA XRP account is not reckless. It's strategic. In retirement, small, smart moves beat big emotional bets. And 5% XRP might be the most strategic move you make this decade. 3. Institutional adoption begins where retail hesitates. Most retail investors are still asking, is crypto safe for retirement? Meanwhile, institutions are quietly preparing. They don't announce their moves, they just accumulate. They partner with infrastructure. They position ahead of the public. And guess what? They're looking directly at XRP. Major financial firms are studying RippleNet, evaluating XRP for cross-border settlement, and drafting internal memos on digital asset exposure. They're not chasing memes. They're seeking utility and regulatory clarity, exactly what XRP offers. So why is this relevant to you? Because once ETFs launch or custodians restrict direct retail access, it's the early adopters with crypto IRA XRP accounts who benefit most. They've already locked in price, structure, and tax advantage, especially those using a XRP Roth IRA. Retail waits for headlines. Institutions act on signals. And every delay on your part is a step they take further ahead. If you're building your XRP retirement account, know this. By allocating just 5% XRP and IRA today, you're front-running the biggest capital flow in modern history. That's not risk. That's foresight. Let the institutions come. But when they do, make sure you're already in position. 4. Utility overhype. Why XRP is a retirement-ready asset. In a world flooded with meme coins and hype-driven tokens, XRP stands alone. Not because of its price predictions, but because of its function. It's one of the only digital assets already powering real-world financial infrastructure. XRP is used by banks, payment providers, and global networks via RippleNet. It settles transactions in seconds, at fractions of a penny. And after the 2023 legal ruling, it's one of the only assets with regulatory clarity in the US. That matters, especially for retirement. When you allocate 5% XRP in your IRA, you're not speculating on hope. You're investing in infrastructure. You're backing a digital asset that already moves billions and is positioned to scale even further as CBDCs, fintech, and cross-border commerce expand. Within a crypto IRA, XRP, or XRP Roth IRA, that exposure becomes even more powerful. Tax-free growth, secure custody, institutional-grade access. Before institutions lock retail out. Ask yourself, would you rather own a coin that trends on social media or one that's building the pipes of the future financial system? For your XRP retirement account, choose utility over noise. XRP isn't perfect, but it's real. And in retirement, real assets win. 5. Tax-free compounding. The Roth IRA XRP advantage. Buying XRP is one thing, but holding it inside a Roth IRA? That's the wealth multiplier most people ignore. With a XRP Roth IRA, your investment can grow completely tax-free. Every cent of appreciation, from $0.60 to $6 or $60, belongs to you. No capital gains, no IRS surprises. That's how generational wealth is built silently, steadily, and legally. Most crypto investors don't think about taxes until it's too late. They focus on price targets, not structure. But retirement isn't just about growth. It's about what you actually get to keep. By placing 5% XRP in your IRA, especially in a Roth setup, you're turning short-term volatility into long-term compounding. And when ETFs and institutions eventually drive demand up, your tax-free gains are already positioned and protected. This is more than strategy. It's financial defense. The Roth IRA isn't just a retirement account. It's a legal shield, and XRP fits perfectly inside it. So while others chase trends or wait for better timing, you can build quietly, with clarity, protection, and exponential potential on your side. Because in retirement, it's not what you earn, it's what you keep. 6. The math behind 5%. Asymmetric power in your portfolio. Some people ask, can 5% really make a difference? The answer? Absolutely, when it's XRP. In traditional investing, most assets move in sync. But crypto, and XRP in particular, offers asymmetric upside. That means even a small allocation can shift your entire portfolio's outcome. Historical models show that portfolios with just 5% crypto exposure, particularly to utility-driven assets like XRP, consistently outperformed traditional 60-40 setups over the past decade. And in many cases, they did so without increasing total volatility. Now imagine placing that 5% inside a crypto IRA, XRP, or XRP Roth IRA. You're not only optimizing for returns, you're optimizing for tax efficiency, compounding, and legal protection. This is how smart retirees position. 5% exposure to exponential upside, 95% preservation for stability and income. All inside a XRP retirement account that's IRS compliant and institution ready. It's not about chasing trends. It's about letting one smart piece of your portfolio do the heavy lifting, quietly, securely, and legally. You don't need to time the market. You just need to be in before the momentum hits. That's the math of asymmetric investing. That's the logic behind 5% XRP in IRA, and why it may be the smartest move you make for your retirement. 7. How to actually set up a 5% XRP IRA the right way. Knowing that 5% XRP in IRA could be your smartest move is one thing. Actually doing it is another. And this is where most people stall. They assume it's complicated, risky, or takes weeks. The truth? It takes less than an hour. Thanks to providers like iTrust Capital and BitIRA, setting up your crypto IRA XRP is now simple, fast, and IRS compliant. You don't need to code. You don't need to move wallets manually. You just open a self-directed IRA or Roth IRA. Choose XRP as part of your allocation. Decide how much, 5% to 10% recommended. Let the custodians handle the rest. These platforms are built for security, tax reporting, and retirement growth. You're not gambling on exchanges. You're investing through regulated pipelines designed for real portfolios. And when you hold XRP inside a XRP Roth IRA, the upside multiplies. Why? Because every dollar of gain, from utility-driven growth or future ETF tailwinds, is yours, tax-free. So don't let hesitation rob you of action. Retirement success isn't about being lucky. It's about being structured. The systems are ready. The rules are clear. All that's left is for you to take the first step. 8. Protecting your future with smart volatility. Yes, XRP is volatile. And yes, it's exactly why 5% in a crypto IRA XRP makes strategic sense. Most retirees fear volatility because they think it threatens everything. But here's the truth. Volatility only becomes dangerous when you're overexposed or unstructured. At just 5%, XRP can't break your portfolio, but it can boost it dramatically if adoption surges. Inside a XRP Roth IRA, volatility becomes your ally. When XRP pulls back, you're buying lower via dollar-cost averaging. When it runs, your tax-free upside amplifies without friction. It's not about gambling. It's about engineering asymmetry. That's what modern retirement strategy is. Use stable assets for income. Use XRP for exponential optionality. Wrap both inside a compliant, secure XRP retirement account. By understanding and containing volatility, you turn fear into leverage. You don't need to eliminate all risk, you just need to design it. And that's exactly what 5% XRP does. It injects opportunity without endangering security. Because in today's financial world, safety isn't hiding from change. It's preparing for it and positioning for it before the crowd catches on. 9. Why delaying may cost you the entire upside. Every day, you delay adding XRP to your IRA, you're not staying safe. You're falling behind. The crypto market moves fast. One regulation, one ETF announcement, one wave of institutional buying, and prices don't rise slowly. They spike overnight. That's the nature of exponential assets. If you wait until it's obvious, you're already late. The advantage of a XRP and IRA Roth IRA retirement plan isn't just in the returns, it's in the timing. Setting up your crypto IRA XRP before the next bull wave or ETF launch means you lock in access, pricing, and tax positioning early. Think about it. When XRP hit $3 in 2018, most people missed it. When Bitcoin ETFs were approved, prices surged. When legal clarity came in 2023, smart investors moved. The rest hesitated. If you're asking, should I put 5% XRP in my IRA? The real question is, what will it cost you if you don't? In retirement, you don't get unlimited cycles to catch up. You get one chance to act early or spend years trying to recover. The moment is now. Don't let hesitation become regret. 10. One small allocation can change your entire retirement. You're not being asked to go all in. You're not being told to risk it all. You're simply being shown the smartest 5% decision you can make before the rest of the world catches up. By placing just 5% XRP in IRA, especially inside a XRP Roth IRA or crypto IRA XRP structure, you give yourself something most investors never get: a low-risk window into massive upside. And when the rest panic or FOMO later, you'll already be positioned, protected, and confident. This isn't about timing the perfect price. It's about claiming your seat before the room is full. The XRP retirement account path is open. Legal clarity is here. Custodians are ready. Institutions are circling. And the next wave of demand isn't a matter of if. It's a matter of who got in before it hit. If you're still wondering, is XRP a good retirement investment? Ask yourself this: what would it mean to have tax-free, long-term growth from a regulated, real utility crypto asset and know you took action before the headlines? Because that's what 5% XRP in your retirement could deliver. Now is your moment. Protect your legacy with precision, not panic.